Here's a quick way to see how to look at your grades and how to submit an assignment in iStudy. When you first log into the system, you should automatically be directed to the grades area, but if you're not, have a look at the Obridge Academy tab in the upper right hand corner. In this case, I'm logged in as a student demo, but if I click on this Obridge Academy tab, I'll see a series of tabs across the left hand side towards the middle. We'll see home, classes, email, my storage area, and a portfolio. And if I click on the home button, I should be directed to my grades. I can see a variety of different links on the left hand side of the screen, including the calendar, any posts that have been updated, and any updates that have been provided, as well as my grades, which is the little check mark. Once I'm looking at my grades and I'm looking at the information for each of my classes, you'll notice that the classes that you're taking are listed along the left-hand side. And in this case, the first class is 10th grade U.S. History. I'm getting an A+ in that class. And if you notice to the right, you'll see the 10th grade U.S. History details are listed on the right-hand side. In this case, I have a total of 98% on my class, and you'll see that any grades that were transferred over are listed here. In this case, the iStudy system, when I was studying in that older system, when I left that system, I had an 89% in that class before I was transferred over. And then the various grades are listed next to each assignment or test. And so the welcome section, I got 5 out of 5. The test for American Pageant 1, I got 32 out of 32, and so forth. You'll notice that whenever I see the gray circle with lines through it, that's an exempted grade, which means I don't have to take that particular assignment. I don't have to do that assignment at all. And so if I scroll through this particular class of U.S. History, you'll see I already have grades for every single assignment, which means I'm finished this class. I don't have to do any more in this class. It's done, except for it looks like maybe there's a reflections on current events that I have to do here towards the bottom, where it says upcoming. Sure enough, I should probably complete that. Now, let's look at another class. I'm going to take a look at, for example, Algebra 2. When I click on the left for Algebra 2, the same thing comes up on the right-hand side. It shows me the grading and where I'm at so far. It shows me the class in each assignment that I need to do. And in this case, for Algebra 2, I need to get started with assignments integer exponents. And so to do that, I'll click on Algebra 2, and that'll open up the actual class. I'll click on Course Materials, and now I can see the course materials here. I can start with Unit 1. By the way, I should work sequentially through the material, not skip all over the place, because in many cases the course material builds on itself. So start with Chapter 1, Page 1, and work your way through sequentially, one page at a time. And when I click on the materials, then I can read the information, watch the videos, do whatever is required in the sections, and I'm going to pretend that I've done it, but there's the material that I need to kind of understand. And then when I go back to Unit 1, I can see the assignments, or the homework, and the tests. Let's look at an assignment and learn how to do the assignment. So this is the assignment. The assignment is listed here. It's a series of equations that I need to solve or provide answers for. And when I click on the assignment link, this blue link at the very top, it says Assignment Integer Exponents. When I click on that, it gives me the same material that I saw earlier, but now it gives me the opportunity to submit my answer. And I can do that in two main ways. The first way is I can write a submission in the text submission area. So if I have the answers to this -2 to the third power, I can put the answers here. You'll notice, by the way, that it shows the points possible is 10. So the total points you're going to get for this particular assignment is 10. And so in the text submission area, I can click Write Submission, and I can put my answers right here in the box. And so I can type my answers here if I want to. Now in this particular case, it's math, and it's pretty hard to do by typing it in the box. You could do it, but you want to be able to show your work, and you want to be able to provide your details. And so writing in the text box may not always be the best option. And so there are some other options, and the other option, of course, is that you can browse your computer and find the assignment that's already on your computer. And so if you take a look at, for example, we've got lorem ipsum material, which is sort of just template material. I can attach that item to this assignment and then attach the file and send it into the teacher. In this particular case, I can also click Browse My Computer, and I can attach something else. So for example, I can pick another item here and click Choose, and now I have two items that have been attached to this particular assignment. And so I can pick a variety of different documents and send them into the teacher. and when I attach multiple documents, they all get sent in to the teacher. So I don't have to combine them like I used to have to with the old iStudy system. I can just attach multiple documents and send them all into the teacher. Just a note, I would suggest that if you're going to send information to the teacher, that you be sure that it's in a format that the teacher can read, because if the teacher gets it and can't read it, they're going to kick it back to you and say, sorry, I can't read whatever you've sent to me. But as long as it's in a file format that the teacher is going to be able to open, you should be in good shape. And those file formats are generally document, docx, PDF, RTF, TXT, JPEG, and files that are commonly opened on any Windows computer or a Mac computer. You can also add comments to your submission, this is for the teacher, so that when you send it in, the teacher gets this information, and then you can click on the submit button when you're done. You can even save as draft and send it in later once you've got more of the items ready to go. But if you're ready to send it in, you click on the submit button. And when you hit that submit button, the computer thinks about it and then provides you a review of your submission attempt and shows you information about what you've submitted and what it looks like. And the teacher will get it, review it, and then grade it. And you'll notice there's no grade here because the teacher hasn't yet graded it. When they grade it, obviously you'll get an answer back later. Any questions, feel free to give us a call, but that's how you submit assignments in Blackboard.